I'm the artist taxi driver, and this, my friends, this is Alex Jones, and this is the Keiser chief. Look at Max in the back. What about this? Alex fucking Jones, mate. Can you, just over that hedge, just behind us, is the Bilderbergers. Alex Jones, mate. Listen, right, they're saying, I saw the BBC last night talking about, saying you're a fucking nutter, mate. They're saying you believe in UFOs, aliens. They are fucking, what is this shit about? The fucking nutters are inside the fucking Bilderbergers. They're not fucking outside. These people are talking about the truth.
Well, I didn't see it, but I've been interviewed by 6 different BBC outlets, and most of them go, so you're crazy, so you imagine it's going on, so you believe in this and that. So I didn't see it, but if they said that I believe in UFOs, I don't cover UFOs. And they, in the past, denied that this even existed. Now they're forced to admit that it exists, but now we're still the kooks for being right about it. This is the secret lobbying group, one of the most powerful in the world, above government, in the middle of this huge lobbying scandal. We've had to pay in the West, UK, Europe, US, trillions of dollars to bail out these globalists in the last few years, and then they sit there surrounded by taxpayer-funded ring of steel and police to protect them from the light of scrutiny, not from violence, while it's the Bilderberg group that's been caught financing terrorists, weapon systems.
They're fucking genociders, mate. They're out raping the war machine. Banks, oil, and arms. And people are saying that these is becoming a play. That the Bilderbergers now is it's about the unseen. It's about the unseen.
That's right.
Alex.
People now want to discover what is above prime ministers and presidents. They told us nothing was above that. History shows there's always things above that. And now we're kind of like waking up from being children. It's like the end of childhood, and realizing that indeed these mafia crooks are meeting, J. Edgar Hoover, because they had photos of him dressed like a woman, the FBI director and founder in the United States. He testified before Congress in the 40s and early 50s that La Cosa Nostra, or Italian mafia, didn't even exist because they had photos of him dressed like a woman. Well, now they say there's no other mafia, no corporate mafia. Total, complete bullshit. We know the truth, and now we're here.
And the thing that they tried to do, is they call it that you're a fucking conspiracy theorist. And they say you can't fucking say that 9/11 was caused by this. You can't fucking say this about that. But what people have to realise is things like in Ireland, where the British were actually, the British Army were the terrorists.
Well, that's been declassified.
Classified in Lord Stevens' report. When that was fucking happening, they were saying you're fucking lunatics. Of course, they're trying to stop the fucking war in Ireland. But they were there. They were killing people.
Well, I mean, it's even come out in the British news, like the Guardian and others, as you know, that around 90% of all the bombings were totally staged by British commandos posing as IRA. And the other 10% or so was they would put a gun to somebody's head and say, I'm going to kill you and your family if you don't go do this bombing. And then they would even kneecap people. But
I've seen that fucking Born Identity, mate. They can fucking get inside people's nuts. And that is true, though, because they have psychologists, they have people working on fucking drugs, RFID chips. They got.
Actually, the latest movie that didn't have Matt Damon, but the new guy in it, was so accurate, because I read a decade ago in MIT papers and stuff, they give you a shot that actually goes in to the brain and destroys certain areas. It's like a selective lobotomy to then basically program you to do what they want.
Look at these fucking nutters out in Afghanistan running around killing fucking 16, 18 people, making finger fucking necklaces, pissing on bodies. These people are being controlled. They are like fucking pit bulls, mate. You let them off in a fucking war zone, they're going to massacre people.
No, I totally agree. And it's all the programming in the culture, and you're right, they're the ones that are mad.
And they are the war machine. Max knows about fucking bankers. He knows that, like, the bankers, the oil, the arms, without it, the global economy would collapse. You look at the top 100 companies in the world, the top 10, but 9 of them are oil and gas. And these pigs that are in the Bilderberg, they're about genociders, they're about privateers, and you take the global thing. Now in this country, we have an ideological austerity. You have got fucking, they privatising our health service, privatising our education. When is it enough, Max? You tell me about fucking bankers. Why are they so fucking greedy? Why do they want everything?
The Bilderbergers meet in the dark because they're vampires. They're vampires. They meet in the dark. If they see the light of day, they crumple and foil. They're out in the night, creatures looking for blood to suck.
Here's the reason they want to destroy everything. They don't just steal your money so they're rich. They steal your money so you're poor and under their control. That makes their money even more valuable. They want the austerity. Austerity for us, not for them. And again, it's not even real privatization. They come in and get a government guarantee and increase the prices. And so they make the profits private, but the losses public.
Exactly. That's what we got at the moment with the RBS, the good bank, the fucking bad bank. That right, Max?
I like my explanation better.
Oh yes. The thing about it is though, is you have a complete manipulation by the media. The media are out
Well,
there.
I didn't see the BBC. What did they say?
It was like something about like you was like a conspiracy theory, talking about 9/11, talking about, and you're doing the thing with Piers Morgan and fucking. What's the thing about the guns?
Well, I don't know. I mean, I've been pointing out that the government.
That fucking Piers Morgan, he's a fucking shit cunt, mate. He's out there. He is with fucking genociders, with Murdoch. You should have had him banged to fucking rights on his own fucking supporting people in Iraq, supporting the killer and massacre of people.
Wait a minute, they edited that.
James fucking Murdoch.
They edit that out on your television then. I was actually on for 15 minutes, and I brought up the hacking scandals. I brought up the insider trading. I brought up his support for all the wars. I brought up all that stuff.
See, the people like our MPs, like David fucking Lammy, he doesn't want riots in Tottenham, but he wants the fucking destruction of Iraq. Do you know what I mean? They don't want it on their own fucking door. They will go on fucking. They will wipe a country out. They will leave cancer. They will kill people for fucking for oil. What's that say?
Look at this. Half of Britons will have cancer within about 7 years.
The fucking NHS, it's more fucking money. They want fucking people ill.
Oh no, they put it in the vaccine. I mean, I've had major scientists on in India and places. The government has tested the vaccines. They put basically nanotech, high-tech cancer viruses, designer viruses in that go get in plaques. And when your hormone level goes down close to retirement, then it hits you, and then your whole retirement is sucked out to them.
Fucking drug dealers and money launderers in the fucking Bilderbergs. Max, the city of fucking corruption, mate. Money laundering to the max, no?
Absolutely, no question about it. And
tell them about collusion like you did the other day. That was really good.
That's where they get together and they just collude. They fix prices. I mean, what today the story is that they fixed the price of chocolate. The chocolate companies are fixing the price of chocolate. So add that to the price of bonds being fixed.
Fucking LIBOR. They fixed oil.
Remember, that was a conspiracy theory. And when I told people 15 years ago the NSA was spying on them, because it actually came out in congressional hearing without warrants, it was a conspiracy theory. And now it turns out they've been spying on everything forever. Bare minimum, they knew about 9/11, and now they run Al-Qaeda in Libya and Syria out of Saudi Arabia, and then they say you got to give your rights up because of jihadis that they frickin' run.
But they're fucking, who's the CIA, the Mossad, the House of fucking Saud, the Queen, you know the Queen's a goat? You know the Queen is a goat? She's got hairy goat-legged fucking legs, mate. She has fucking who's.
Well, I know this. What about Groom of the Stool?
Groom of the Stool, the guy who comes around after her shit. This is fucking, these Bilderbergers, you got Queen Beatrix in there, fucking Mario Monti, you got the fucking Regals, the Royals, and Mr. fucking Goldman Sachs. What the fucking, who are these fuckers?
Well, they are the global mafia. That's why, I mean, when I would go cover this a long time ago, they would like point at me. We'd get threats, all sorts of stuff, because they're really arrogant. They don't want to be identified. Now they're actually really, really scared of the general public. And
so what are they doing now? They got a press zone. They're facilitating things because they want it to be more of a play now, because there is fucking unseen out there. These guys are the administrators. I know they're the head of Google, the fucking prime minister, but they are the administrators.
No, they're grooms of the stool.
Grooms of the fucking stool. I'm the Irish taxi driver. This is Max Keiser. And this, my friends, is fucking Alex fucking Jones.
And they're inside right now grooming the Queen of the Netherlands stool.